Hi, my name is Hadacha R. I'm a Bold alumni. I graduated from Rutgers University-Newark in May 2023. Currently, I am a tax assistant at Ernst Young in their Hoboken office. College students don't normally check their emails during the summer unless you have a summer class. But I checked it and I'm reading about it. I'm like, I've never heard about this program. I started asking my peers. So I just Googled it real quick. I was able to find the website. I'm like, oh my God, this seems super amazing. So I submitted my application, and then a few weeks later, Dr. Bukalo contacted me for an interview. And a few days later, I get the congratulations email that I got into the program. It was amazing. I would definitely say that after joining Bold, I felt more empowered. I felt like I could challenge myself more because I had a community of women just rooting for me. I would say it made me more bold in a sense. It made me more brave. It made me take more risks, put myself out there, and really understand that I could do it. The sky really is the limit. So we had volunteering almost every month, and it really gives you an opportunity to be engaged. It's one thing to go to school in the city. It's another thing to actively help. So one of my favorite things we would do is we would go to the center called Focus. They would give food to the elderly. They would have English classes. It was a lot of resources, and we would go there and just help pack up food. We would be there for hours. Having that experience, it made me just appreciate and be more empathetic towards others and understand, I guess, like, I'm in a position to help and I want to continuously do it. I would say before Bold, I had a very standard definition of leadership. I thought it meant be in charge, give the orders. But after being in Bold and interacting with all my peers, I realized it's really about empathy and about serving others, getting to their level, helping them out. You're able to connect on that level with them. Whoever you're working with, you're really able to get the work done. So with Bold, being put in those positions of leadership and having to interact with so many different people, you really learn to be empathetic. You really learn what it is to serve. That was very transformative for me. When I had met Dr. Bukalo early on, I had shared with her just an interesting fact that I loved India, and I told her I would love to go to India one day. So one day she calls me and she tells me, do you want to go to India? And I tell her, what? That's a really odd question. Halfway across the world, like, it's not even a cheap ticket. And she's like, do you want to go to India? Just yes or no? And I'm like, I have to speak to my grandma. I have to speak to my dad and my aunt. My grandma was on board. My aunt was on board. My dad said, absolutely not. And she's like, do I need to talk to grandma? She ended up talking to my grandma. My grandma ended up talking to my dad. And my dad one day comes into my room and he tells me, you can go. I was not expecting that. I remember calling Dr. Bukalo and telling her, I can go. I went December 2022 for about, I think it was 12 days. In India, we got to just meet a lot of different organizations and see what they were doing with the communities. Then in Nepal, we went to this community foundation. We were able to put solar panels in one of their classrooms. Being able to, I guess, leave that seed in Nepal, we left something there as a university, knowing that we made an impact. That was just so amazing, so life-changing. Really what it did was spur something within me, this need to help others, to leave an impact, no matter how small. For me, dreaming big now is just being able to do what I love, being happy. A dream of mine has always been to help my community. I grew up in a city that's majority Hispanic, where not everyone knows what's going on. I decided to major in accounting. I want to be able to help my community with my knowledge. A lot of people don't know how to do their tax return. Knowledge is power. What can I do right now around me? My grandma is the person who raised me ever since the moment I was born. She took over. My grandma didn't make it past 3rd grade, so she always put the emphasis on me that I needed to do my best. She instilled within me a spirit of excellence, that it's just not enough to do things right. Just do them the best way that you can. I used to often think that because I did business, I had to just stay in business. The technical skills and knowledge that I'm gaining is going to put me in a position where eventually I can maybe open up my own firm, or maybe create a nonprofit, empower people so that they can then fly on their own. Ultimately, being able to do what I want to do, which is help others and give back, pour myself out to others, while I myself am still learning.